Hi everybody! It's me, your favorite snow leopard VTuber, Raisna, and I'm back playing Love in Deepspace. Today we are doing the Kindled Revelries Rafayel edition. At this time of recording, we have 1 day and 15 hours left in the event, and I apologize if this video hits my YouTube channel after the event, but this is going to be recorded as a read-along for anybody who would like to enjoy the event. Thank you for watching, so we're gonna go get started. Alrighty, Banquet, Memo, Rafayel, Prelude. I pick up the crumpled piece of paper from the coffee table. It looks like it was torn from the sketchbook. I squint as I try to make out the messy handwriting. Party plan, date, XX. Location, my house. There are only 3 lines written on the paper. So you wanted me to come over to give feedback on this? My gaze shifts to Rafayel, who's lounging in a deck chair. He's sunbathing while wearing a comical-looking eye mask.
Yeah, feel free to point out any problems. Don't hold back.
It's perfect, actually. Good luck. Expressionless, I put the plan back on the table.
It's just a preliminary plan. I don't have any ideas right now, so I invited you to help me brainstorm. You're not just gonna watch me struggle, right?
Rafayel sits up, his eye mask silly fish staring at me with its bean-shaped eyes. He seems to be telling the truth. It's still weird. If you can't be bothered, why did you agree to host a party? Are you really Rafayel? If you're being held hostage, blink twice. Rafayel pulls off his eye mask, his face under the sunlight appearing distraught.
My body is free, but I'm shackled in spirit. Thomas asked if I wanted to have a small gathering at home, you know, to relax and socialize. But then he immediately went to my aunt, and they decided that I was gonna host a family gathering.
Your aunt, as in...
Yep, Talia the busy multitasker. It wasn't until she contacted me to finalize everything that I realized they already made their move. They said it was a rare opportunity, and so a few friends also wanted to join in. By the time I noticed something was wrong, our small gathering of 3 became 17 or 18.
Seeing Rafayel's helpless expression, I can't help but chuckle. If you don't want to do it, you should say no, even if it's Thomas and Miss Talia.
I mean, we haven't seen each other in a while, and it's not like everyone's free all the time. A small gathering wouldn't hurt. But do I really have to be the one to plan everything?
Isn't it just a family gathering? Do you even need to plan? You could just hire a professional event organizer. I was only joking, but I noticed a flicker of emotion in Rafayel's eyes. You actually hired one?
I got an online consultation. Sadly, the proposal was too fancy and tacky. It didn't meet my needs at all, so I figured I'd just do it myself.
Silently, I looked at him and smile. It's not until Rafayel is about to explode that I speak. You really want this family gathering to succeed.
Thomas used my name. If it doesn't live up to their expectations, my reputation is going down the drain, you know?
So to save your reputation, you thought long and hard and came up with a blank plan. In response to my teasing, Rafayel raises an eyebrow. My lips tighten into a thin line as something suddenly dawns on me.
It's why I invited you to experience the joy of party planning in person.
That's not what my bodyguard description does. I just remembered I have something to do. Rafayel takes a step towards me and wraps one arm around my shoulder, stopping me from moving. Unlike his actions, which clearly show that he's not going to let me leave, his tone is surprisingly calm.
Time isn't on our side. Shouldn't we start now? I mean, you're already here. You don't want to see me mess up everything, do you?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chapter 1. I take a look at the plan Rafayel received from the consultation. I can't help but feel annoyed at the organizer's behalf. You're not planning on holding a banquet for nobles, are you?
I just wanted something classy, cozy, tasteful, and thoughtful. Clearly, this is a them problem.
No, it's a you problem. Isn't this the ambiguity designers hate the most? I sigh and shake my head. How the mighty have fallen. Rafayel takes the designer's plans away from me. He pats my shoulder.
You're right. So let's not waste any more time. Why don't we come up with our own party?
I'm thinking. Maybe we could make it more... I try to find a way to describe it, but in the end I ironically end up using Rafayel's words. Normal, cozy, tasteful, and thoughtful?
You summarized the important parts. It's doable.
Regardless of whether he's praising or criticizing me, I start to explain. Since only close friends and family are attending, we can just wing it. We can decorate and buy the food and drinks based on everyone's preferences. Everyone will know we tried, even if it's not fancy, right? Deep in thought, Rafayel lowers his eyes. Then he slowly nods.
True. Okay. Everyone's invited to appreciate the sea. But I'm flexible.
You probably don't need my help then. You can do it by yourself. Rafayel laughs and rests his head on my shoulder, stealing a glance at me before talking.
Actually, I have a new plan now thanks to your suggestion. It's foolproof.
Uh-oh, that's like trouble.
The perfect place for shopping. You'll like it.
What? Rafayel gives me a mysterious smile.
Why don't you see it for yourself?
I thought I was here to brainstorm, not bring ideas to life.
Oh? I thought you already knew.
Seeing how smug Rafayel is, I feel the urge to shut him up.
You're the one planning this party.
Oh, no.
I'm just the humble shopper.
Now we're saddled with all the work. Chapter 2. Going to the address Rafayel gave me, I pass through a bustling market and find an old liquor store he mentioned. It's tucked away in a corner. I never thought there would be a shop here. Everything is related to alcohol. An artsy cocktail shaker on the shelf catches my attention. I pick it up. Good afternoon, Miss Bodyguard. Rafayel's face appears behind the glass. Near the shelf, he waves at me. I didn't know there were spirits and cocktail shakers, too. Should I call you Shaker Spirit?
That sounds awful. I don't like it, but I like making wishes come true. So, what's your wish?
I want this cocktail shaker.
You're out of luck. It's already taken. But you can drink whatever comes out of the shaker, though.
You know how to mix cocktails?
Why else would we be here?
Rafayel laughs and leads me to the other side of the shelf. There's an oak wine rack filled with wines of different ages from all over the world.
These are some of my favorites.
Seeing how serious Rafayel is, I grin.
I'm not sure how to feel with you smiling like that.
Some people are naive yet playful. You love drinking, but get drunk easily.
Okay, I know I'm not a wine connoisseur, but didn't you say we need to consider everyone's preferences?
Oh, I get it now. Rafayel winks.
By the way, I've thought of a good party game. We each mix cocktails, and we don't tell them who made the drink. We make them guess. What do you think?
I don't know how to mix cocktails.
That's exactly what I want.
I silently curse at his sense of humor before agreeing wholeheartedly. Meanwhile, the wine remains on the wine rack, our smiling faces melting in the dark-colored liquid. Chapter 3. After haphazardly practicing how to mix drinks with Rafayel for a few days, we visit another place. It's beautiful. The room has no windows, and as soon as the door closes, a sea of glowing grass flower lamps greets my eyes.
Not bad, yeah? The owner made them himself. We're in his glass palace, so to speak. Huh? Where are you?
Ignoring Rafayel's incensed chatter, I wander around the room filled with lamps of various shapes and sizes. Blown glass in the shape of a dolphin? That doesn't seem awkward at all. How cute. Is this one supposed to be a mini aquarium? The glass fish are no bigger than a grain of rice. I'm impressed. And they even have koi ones. I seem to have walked into a section where all glass lamps are fish-themed. I'm surrounded by all sorts of fish. They're transparent and delicate, floating lights and blurry reflections, as if I'm dreaming. It really feels like I'm swimming in the ocean.
I was wondering why I couldn't find you. The other fish took you away.
Rafayel, perfect timing. I think these lamps are nice. Should we get some? Looking at where I pointed, Rafayel has an unimpressed expression.
It's mediocre at best. Anyway, I didn't expect you to be interested in fish lamps.
I've never seen them this beautiful. Most have very deep philosophical meanings like, there are more fish in the sea, or carpe diem.
There's another one, believe it or not.
Rafayel fiddles with a string of glass beads hanging from a lamp. A ringing sound reverberates.
They say when you're interested in a person, you start relating everything you see to them. Do you agree?
Stunned, I noticed a hint of playfulness in Rafayel's eyes. I answer him carefully. If you want my honest opinion, you aren't wrong. For example, I'm so in love with fish that I'm having dinner with a person who's just like a fish. Now it's Rafayel's turn to be surprised. Yet, it's not long before he's laughing.
Was that a confession to these artificial fish?
It doesn't matter if they're art or the dinner table. I want to appreciate their aesthetic and flavor. Rafayel pokes my forehead.
It's nice that you're madly in love with fish, but it won't help our party. Follow me.
We walk through the dazzling forest of glass and arrive at a corner in the dim lighting. Rafayel pulls out a vintage-looking string of lights from a box.
They're pretty good. Simple, warm, and brimming with ambiance.
Are you sure you want to use this to decorate your entire house?
Who said we were gonna do that? Just toss it somewhere in the living room. Doesn't even need to be hung on the wall. A good atmosphere is whimsical.
Yeah, that's a you thing, all right. Chapter 4. You stand before a dress that's straight out of a historical fantasy book. It's adorned with pearls and lace, extruding intricate magnificence. Rafayel lifts the hemline and his gaze shifts between it and me.
I knew it would suit you.
Rafayel stares at the dress, lost in thought.
If you like it, you should wear it to my party, yeah?
It doesn't sound like a good idea. It's a bit much. I spot a suit next to me, and I have an idea. Rafayel, come here. I move closer to Rafayel, keeping my arms behind his back.
Why? A dress doesn't exactly bring out my handsomeness, you know.
Rafayel teases me, but leans down so he's closer. I stand on my tiptoes, and as soon as our breaths are intertwined, I place a top hat on his head. Rafayel pauses for a moment, then smiles. He takes my hand and kisses the back of it.
I'm honored, my lady.
Our reflections appear in the fitting room mirror. Surrounded by medieval-inspired clothing, we look like transmigrators who crashed into a banquet. Should we host a medieval-themed party one day? Rafayel tilts his head, thinking.
You know parties are boring to me. This family gathering is an exception. As for the exception after that, who knows?
Rafayel notices my disappointment and smiles sheepishly.
I mean, if you really want it, sure. But for an exception on an exception.
Rafayel tucks a loose strand of hair behind my ear and whispers.
You and I should be the only ones there.
Dang, okay. Alright, Rafayel, alright, I see you. Finally, the day of the party arrives, and in order to get everything ready before nightfall, Rafayel and I focus on decorating Rafayel's living room, where the party will take place. After blowing up 5 balloons in one breath, I hear applause behind me.
You really are a good hunter. Your lung capacity is amazing.
Rubbing my aching cheeks, I turn around. Instead of standing there to make witty remarks, why don't you help with the balloons?
I was just about to get to that.
Rafayel nonchalantly pulls out a pump and the balloon in his hand is quickly inflated. Why didn't you tell me you had a pump?
I didn't expect you to start blowing up balloons just as I was about to go grab it.
Rafayel takes over the task of blowing up balloons while I start putting up other decorations. This guy. Within one afternoon, we transform his living room into a respectable party venue. Phew, we're almost done. Seeing me shake my head, Rafayel takes the half-finished flower decoration from my hand.
You should take a break, unless you want to be tired as soon as the party starts.
But...
There are only a few things left. I'll deal with them.
Rafayel quickly finishes making the flower. He ruffles my hair and chuckles.
You've worked hard these past few days.
Getting head pats from Rafayel makes me feel even more exhausted. So as to not get in the way of the finishing touches, I'm ushered into Rafayel's bedroom. Rafayel's bed proves to be too comfortable. When my head touches the pillow, I pass out.
You're fast asleep. Let's see.
Half awake, I hear Rafayel's voice. Is this a dream?
Oh well. You'll just have to wear the dress next time.
After a moment passes, I sense someone nearby. Something touches my head. Rafayel, what are you doing?
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
Having heard him speak in a soft voice he doesn't often use, I fall asleep again. When I wake up, I'm the only person in the otherwise empty room. Rafayel, are you there? I unconsciously shake my head. Something's not right. Walking to the window, I realize why it's strangely quiet. It's snowing outside. I don't know when it started. Then I stare at my reflection in the glass. My loungewear is still the same, but only after a few minutes pass do I realize what's wrong. I'm wearing a shoulder-length white veil. It's wrinkled from how I slept, tangled with my hair. Oh, it's from that dress. Heavy snowfall reflects the veil's shadow as it flutters from one window to the other. In an old clothing store, an intricately designed lace gown stands before a velvet curtain. A sign that says sold stands in place of the veil. Oh, okay. All right, Rafayel. All right. I see you. I see you. That was fun. I already have the tipsy, the tipsy encounter. What is it called? Oh my goodness. You're just gonna see it. Oh, was it Rafayel? Tipsy invitation. That's the one. Oh, that's not it. That's it. But yeah, now I have all of them. If you've seen the previous Tipsy Invitation video, I guess this is the prelude to that. So enjoy, everybody. If you enjoyed my read-alongs, I do plan on making more read-alongs right now. So please look forward to it if you enjoyed hearing my voice, reading along with you. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the video. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to support, since I'm still a pretty new content creator in all the spaces I'm in. So thank you, everybody. This is Reisna signing out. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.